Hello everyone, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. As you probably can tell, our topic today is multiplying exponents. We did receive an email asking that we make a video, a quick one for multiplying exponents. So I went ahead and created two examples for you. Okay. So number one says 4 to the second power times 2 to the third. And the second example is 3 to the third power times 1 to the fourth. Let's go ahead and go straight to each one. So the first one is asking us to multiply 4 to the second power times 2 to the third. Okay. What I like to do, and there's so many different ways to take care of this type of problem. What I like to do is I like to take each term or each exponents and turn them into its actual value. So which means we're going to convert them to actual value. So what does that mean? Well, let me go ahead and make sure that we are all aware that 4 is your base number and then 2 is your exponent, right? So what does that mean for us? Well, that means I'm going to use the number 4, which is the base number, and I'm going to multiply it with the same number because it is our base number. But how many times do we write 4 and then multiply? Well, it all depends on the exponent. So it says 2, so therefore we write 4 twice and then we multiply. Okay, so 4 times 4 is 16. So basically means that 4 to the second power is converted into the value, which is 16. Okay, all right, so the second term or the second exponent is 2 to the third. We're going to do the same exact thing. Okay, we're going to convert it to its actual value. So 2 is your base number. So I'm going to go ahead and use 2. And how many times do I write 2? Well, it all depends on the exponent. And the exponent is 3. So therefore, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3. And then we multiply. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4. Bring down the other 2. 4 times 2, it's going to be 8. So again, the value for the first exponent, 4 to the second power, is 16. The value for the second one, which is 2 to the third, is 8. So in reality, we are going to multiply 16 times 8 to each other. Okay? So again, instead of multiplying 4 to the second power times 2 to the third power, we simply multiply its actual converted value, which is 16 times 8. So for those of you guys who like to do math the old way, this is how it is, right? So 6 times 8 is 48. Carry that 4 over. 1 times 8 is 8. Plus 4 is 12. So 16 times 8 equals 128, which also means 4 to the second power times 2 to the third also equals 128. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and erase this first example, and then we're going to move on to our second one. Our second one, if you guys remembered, it is 3 to the third times 1 to the fourth. Okay? Again, the way I multiply it, and there's many different ways of multiplying exponents, is I like to convert it. Again, I like to convert it into its actual value. Okay? So for this guy, it's going to be 3 times 3 times 3. Again, why did I use the number 3? Because the base number is 3. And why did I list it down 3 times? Well, because the exponent says 3. Okay? Once I've done that, then I can go ahead and multiply. So 3 times 3 is 9. Bring down the last 3. 9 times 3 is 27. So therefore, the value for 3 to the third power is actually 27. Okay? We're going to do the same thing for the other set, which is this guy right here. It says 1 is your base number, and then 4 is your exponent. Okay? So therefore, we're going to use 1 as its base number. And we are multiplying 1. How many times? Well, pretty much how many times should you write it? It's going to be 4 times, just like the exponent says. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we have done so, we are free to multiply. And anytime that you multiply any number with 1, it comes out the same. Okay. For this problem, it's going to be 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. So therefore, regardless how many times that you multiply 1 with 1, it's always going to end up being 1. Okay? So in reality, instead of 3 to the third power times 1 to the fourth power, we're actually going to multiply 27 times 1 and 27 times 1, just like I said earlier. Anything that you multiply with 1 comes out to be the same number, which is 27. Okay? So again, instead of 3 to the third power times 1 to the fourth power, we converted to 27 times 1, which basically means 3 to the third power times 1 to the fourth power ends up being 27. Just like that. Again, if you have any questions, if there's any topic that comes to mind, please do not hesitate to email me at easyAAA101 at gmail.com. We'll see you on the next one.